Joe Biden wants to increase the age that people can buy rifles. He wants to allow gun manufacturers to be sued for every murder committed by a criminal. He wants to restrict magazine size. He wants to expand background checks. And that sounds a lot like laws passed in California, where I lived and you and I became friends, and you still live. How's that working out for California?
Oh, not so well. And you know what? How's any of the gun control measures working out in Chicago? There was 40 people that died just last weekend alone. He didn't talk about that. I share your anger. He wants to talk about what's unconscionable. What's unconscionable is him talking about a little girl who had to smear her face with blood to try to pretend that she was dead while there were cops standing out in the hallway. He wants to talk about common sense measures. How about some locks on the door? How about some cops actually as first responders responding and doing something about it? They're covering up what really happened in Uvalde so they can use the deaths of those children to try to push gun control laws, to take guns away from law-abiding Americans. I'll add one more thing to the list, Dr. Gina, that he mentioned. He wants to hold gun owners accountable, that if a gun is stolen from their home and used, that they're going to be held legally responsible as well. And for him to do all of that and couch all of that as though it's somehow he's a man of God makes me as furious as it does you. And oh, by the way, one last thing. I said I was done. He said that this was the #1 cause of death. Didn't you already cover that at the top of your show?
Yes. Yeah, it's a straight up patent lie, and he knows it. And even the numbers that you could possibly misconstrue as such are mostly the deaths in the inner cities, which are, guess what, run by all Democrats, happen every weekend. No one ever cares. And he just is using the deaths of these children, and it is absolutely infuriating. Senator